Okay there, this is CaraSeen here, and I have a really sweet reading for you. This reading is like a pick a card, but I'm going to be using the one deck here this time to, I'm going to shuffle and do a reading for each individual. So instead of doing a pick a pile, I would like to use the same deck so you can pick an object, and each one I will shuffle and do a reading per and put the energy in each object as we go along. So you can choose from the green, purple, and clear fluorite wand. You can choose from the pink rose quartz wand. You can choose from the clear six-pointed double-sided wand. Or you may choose the red rose quartz wand. And this will be 1, 2, 3, or 4, and there's timestamps below, and you can fast forward to your timestamp to your object. Again, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, we'll see you shortly. So we're going to make a couple rows here. One's going to be partner A, this is you, partner B, this is them, and this reading is going to be about how they see you, man. I'm also going to give you a little how you see each other. But most of all, we're going to focus on how he sees you. Then we'll get into the oracle cards. Try not to catch things on fire. That'd be awesome. Okay. So that's awesome. You're with them, or you want to be with them, whether you've had a first date or depending on what you're going for here. You view them as fresh hope, man. You view them as like taking chances, new paths, new adventures, and new beginnings. And how they view you is Temperance card. Temperance is about moderation. It's taking it easy. It's about balance, about harmony. It's about patience, self-control. Either you need a little self-control, or you just really would like to take this relationship slowly, a little more moderately. Okay, so this is what he wants from the relationship. This is a devil in reverse. He wants some fun, sexy times. That's basically what this one's saying. He wants some sexy times with you. Let's read into what you want with him, and then we'll come back to that one. We'll get a little bit more in depth with some clarity and see what kind of sexy times. It's so funny what he wants with you. All right, the Chariot here. You view the relation, or you want from the relationship, is action change. This is like, you want a journey, man. You want something new. It's exciting. This is like full, you want new adventures. You want things, a lot of action here. There's a lot of prosperity behind in your background. You know, because the yellow is prosperity. You can see the mountains, and the mountains are close, so it's about goals. Sometimes when we see ice tips on the mountains, though, that could mean either your goals and you're achieving very, very high, or you're looking at something that you've made a goal so big that you'll never be able to grasp it in this lifetime. Or it means that you're on top of the world, right? It could also mean a little bit of hermiting. But it looks like you really want to be with this person, so I don't think that's the case here. So it's something I'm going to leave with you up to decide. You have the loyalty dog nipping at his heels as well. A carefree dude, you know, leaving a flower, leaving a mushroom behind. He views you as a little bit more chill. Okay, let's see here. This is where you believe the relationship is going. You believe bountiful harvest happening here. This is earth energy, the physical messages coming in here. You believe this is like new. This would be, look at it, it's yellow, yellow, yellow. Prosperity, prosperity, prosperity. Two majors. This is telling you of you. New job. This is about a new raise. This is about money. It's not about love. It's about new money. Now, how he believes the relationship is going here is the Four of Cups in reverse. This is a new outlook, new direction, a new option. That's all right. Let's have a little clarity. Let's see if here about these. So all I see from him is take things in moderation. It's about some sex. It's about we don't know what kind yet. Because being a girlfriend can move into relationship, but does he see you going to relationship long term? Not sure yet. It's like 3 options here in front of him. Another one's here. This one's you, and he's just he's taking his time here. This is about new direction. Let's have a little clarity here going on. Like a clarity on the moderation. Does he think you need to be more moderate? Or is he just viewing things as taken or easy? Okay, we just had 2 cards that spit out here. Holy crap, man. We got double temperance. All right, we may need to read into that one a little bit further. And we got the moon here. Temperance, temperance. Disruptive energy, chaos. That's in reverse. 2 of them, balance, harmony, patience, self-control. Okay, you need a little bit more self-control. You're really, really, really excited about this relationship. Like really, 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 really excited. And just need to like just slow down. This one here is telling him to trust his intuition. About unseen problems. About some changes. It's about trusting his intuition. Okay. This double temperance card here is catching me off guard. Let me have a little clarity on the temperance card. I'm going to hop into my tarot Bible here. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever got that before. So I'm just going to temperance and... The moon's also about a tricky love affair, blind to the truth, unrealistic dreams, feeling confused, feeling worried and apprehensive. And that's what he's feeling with you. I think you're feeling so excited, it's almost like desperation coming out. Going with temperance here. Moderation is the key to success. Or healing energy. Whenever you draw this card, a good management of your relationship or personal world is in a progress. Although on the surface this card seems to rather have uninspiring or static or an underlining message, although it's finding in the middle of the way you achieve your goals. There is harmony between your desires and your needs, and you're mentally and emotionally imbalanced. This card often implies that if you moderate your indulgences, whether physical, emotional, spiritual, you'll find equilibrium and balance. If you're trying to make a decision, you will soon find a solution, or it'll be much easier to see another person's point of view. I think I'm going to indulge in one more time here. That is crazy. Nine of Wands. Keeping up and maintaining boundaries. That's what he's doing. I think you're just really a little too excited. Okay, I'm going to have a little Page of Pentacles clarification here on you. Because I'm going to see where you think this relationship is going before I just finish spilling out cards. Actually, apologies. Before we go to you, let's see what he wants from the relationship. I'm going to stay focused on him. You know what you want. That was me not knowing the situation, so I was just focusing on you for a moment, but back to what the situation is, what he wants from the relationship. Oh, a little bit of competition, a little bit of argument that's coming down, that's starting to come into the rivalry. Challenges are coming to completion, obstacles are coming over, success, problems are getting resolved. Get intuition. It keeps telling him to follow his intuition on you. What about the intuition does he need to worry about or follow, not worry about? What is with follow your intuition? Follow your intuition. What he thinks about you. Just one card, please. And the Knight of Wands. He believes you have a lot of sexual excess, a lot of impulsivity. You're just a little too much for him. I don't believe he believes you as no. I'm gonna go in before I guess. I'm gonna go look what he believes the relationship is going. We're gonna go over here now. Sexual excess with you. Impulsivity. He needs moderation. I think this is just friends with benefits. What the heck was that? Ace of Pentacles. Greed going into depth. Stressing. Stressing out. And that goes along with financial. What is that? I don't feel wife material here at all. Blinding 8 of Swords. Self-imposed restriction, isolations, and imprisonment. He's, this is friends with benefits. He's imposing restrictions on the relationship, which you guys can just create off your rules from the bat. Hey, I just, gonna call you Superman. You're on my speed dial. All right, cool. See you later, Wonder Woman. Thanks. Wear your boots. Awesome. He sees you as a friend with benefits, and you see him just as the same. So enjoy your fun. And so if you're worried about he's going to be getting in things a little deeper or creating any emotions, don't worry about it. And if those of you that thought it might have been a little bit more, nope. You guys had sex too soon. One rule with a man, make him wait 2 weeks if you want him to love you. If you want him to fall in love with you and you want to be wife material, make him wait more than 3 months. Make him wait a month. Make him wait more than 3 months. If you make him wait, he will fall in love because you have created standards. And those of you who just want friends with benefits, that is what you're doing at your point in time in your life. Been there, done that. And do your thing, man. Just lay down the rules so you don't have any gooey, gross emotions involved. All right. Hope that answered your questions, pile number 1. Okay, object number 3. This is the rose quartz. Let's see what we have here for you. And like I said here in our intro, that don't be surprised if it's one way or the other. It could be like, oh, cool, I never thought of that before. Or it could be like, nope, running the other way. Up to you. Take it how you want it. If you don't like it, throw it out the door. Take what you want. Throw what the rest that you want. Leave the rest. Throw it all out. Whatever you like best. Barriers coming down. Some sorrows with him. 5 of Cup energy. It's emotional energy. This is about moving on, forgiveness, hopes and returns. It's about recovery. That's what he thinks of you. That's what that card thinks of you. The 9 of Wands is how you think of him. You think isolation is ending. Paranoia. You want to have a little faith. I want to get into a little bit more with recovery, moving on, forgiveness. This is about hope returns. Knight of Wands. Enthusiastic. Coming in here. Lusty, free-spirited person. Creativity. This is how he views you. Ooh, cool. That's what I like to see. So if you guys have been together for a bit, I think you're both getting over some past hurts or some hurts together. Let's have a little extra on the Knight of Wands. That's awesome. Yeah, getting over anxieties, getting over the bad dreams, getting over any worries there. That's awesome. Good for you. That's how he's viewing you right now. Still not telling me much of a relationship. Wants from the relationship. Ouch. He sees that selfishness. He's struggling, like one-sidedness. One-sided into the relation. He thinks like it's all one-sided. Let's see why he's thinking that. Please give us clarity on the 6 of Pentacles. I see you constantly having to have the last say in arguments, like to the point of not letting go. That was weird. Chariot, boundaries, putting boundaries up, setting boundaries. Some action that needs to happen, change needs to happen. Maintaining boundaries, persistence. May I please have a clarity on the Chariot? I'll take that one. Magician reversed. Scattered energy, wasting resources, unfulfilled potential there, misses. And this is how, yeah, there's no, I don't think there's any wife potential here. What you believe. He thinks, well, the only one way this relationship is going to go anywhere is with strategic planning. And that's what the Emperor represents. I have a clarity on the Emperor. He said there's going to need to be a lot of respect needs to happen in this relationship. Back is turned. He can only hold one staff at a time, and there's 3. One at his back, one at his right, one at his left. Actually 2 at his back. Looking over the calm waters. He's noble, he's the red. He's got the green of the growing, but red of the passion. It's about expansion. It's about teamwork. You need to have some teamwork. You got to stop having the last say all the time. 5 of Swords is about abusive relationships. Let's have a little clarity here, please, on the Five of Swords. I think you are constantly having to have the last say, to the point where you're disarming someone. You're not even, if you notice here in the scene, there's not even any kills, there's no blood. Not only you won the battle, someone's left crying, and you're still taking any disarmament from them. Clouds in the sky. These clouds are there to stay for a while. Clouds can come and go and shape shift. You want a nice clear skies. Clear skies, clear skies, clear skies, clear skies. Even at night it's clear. You want a cloud in this situation, what you want from this situation. Those clouds are jaggedy and nasty. May I have a clarification, please? On the Five of Swords, just one. Wowzers, just one, just one. These are new cards, so they're slipperier than snot on soap. Oh my gosh. I think your man's exhausted. And he's been trying. That was in reverse. Page of Swords. Again, more messenger energy coming in. Sword energy. That's air. That's intellectual. That's reason. This is bad news. This is from legal. It's about tax issues can happen in there too. So why was this card turning up then? It's about bad news in the relationship. Again, more battles. Getting these cards doubled here. Confliction's over. There's a lot of anxiety still going on in the relationship. There is a ridiculous amount of wand energy. You don't know if you're coming or going, up or down. Eh? This is one of them's up, one of them's down. This is about keeping, maintaining boundaries. And then at the same time, you change your mind again. You're like, oh, okay, I'm done now. The paranoia ends. I'm not as defensive anymore. But I still have the defenses up. You got to make up your mind. I think your poor man doesn't know if he's coming or going. I don't think he's viewing the relationship you as a wife right now. And the girlfriend thing is teetering him from. He doesn't view you as friends with benefits because he cares about you very much, or else he wouldn't be around still. Okay, right now you're girlfriend material. Nine of Cups. Reversed. You're looking for quick results in your relationship. You have a clarity card. Yikes. That's the Pope, basically, of the cards. It's about tradition and beliefs. You think you're being old school, but you're pushing it too much, too fast. It's about expectations and moving too fast. It's about conformity sometimes too. Traditions. I think you're following your tradition. You may have to remember about his family. Again, more one energy. Sorry, that was in reverse. Reverse. Six of Wands. This is like a retarded amount of wands here. This is all fire energy. You're dealing with like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius for sure. Yeah, and you got the Emperor card here. Probably, if you're not the Aries, they are. This card here is about retreat. Retreat after fail, giving up, lack of confidence. I let it go. It seems like a really very difficult relationship all the way around with the both of you. Just seems like a lot of anxieties, a lot of hardships, a lot of sadness, a lot of losing sleep, barriers, blockages, unblockages, coming down, lack of trust. Then there's trust. Wands, 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 wands. Just a couple swords. You need to ask yourself, what do you want to have for the new year, and what do you need in your life? Because this just seems like an umpteen ridiculous amount of energy that is being used that could be used somewhere else. Let him go. Let him go already, is my opinion. How he views you as a girlfriend. He doesn't view you like just a buddy to fuck. He doesn't view you as a wife either. It's just too much work. He views you as a girlfriend, and I think it's time for you guys to move on and have a life where you could actually be in love with someone and be happy, because you're no longer happy with each other, and it's just a lot of work. There's a lot of quarrels, a lot of arguments, a lot of lost sleep, a lot of defenses up, and it's time to move on. Is my polite, respectful opinion. I wish you all the best. I hope that answered some questions here for you, and it was an honor reading for you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, we have object here. Number 3, the clear crystal quartz. Okay, now let's see. If you're wife material, girlfriend material, or just friends with benefits material. Depending on what you feel like, don't be surprised. There's options coming in. You feel with him he has options, but he's not paying attention to them. That's emotional energy here. We got blue skies, so it's nice. You got green grass, you know, kind of contentment here coming on. Passive feeling. How are you feeling him? This is how he's viewing you. Thinks you're a little bit selfish sometimes. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes he sees you as one-sided. Selfishness keeps coming up here. 4 of Cups here. Surprise gifts. Feeling unfulfilled. You see him with stability, but he sees you with... You know what? Before I guess anything here, let me just get a little clarification. And selfishness can always be a negative, because I know me personally, I'm selfish with my time. I tend to give my time to myself and my daughter a little bit more than it's at the beginning of a new relationship. I don't know. If they want to be part of it, they can make the time. Then I will. Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. False starts, little delays. Feeling a little rejection. He did. Aww. Alright. Rest of my cards will give me answers to my following clarity from my love team. Putting you right there. Alright. What you want from the relationship is security long term. You have the prosperity, a lot of yellow. Even her wardrobe here is about prosperity. It's about the feminine energy as well. 3, 6, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. That's coming into the end of completion. That's in fruition. This is about financial gain. It's about luxury. Now, we got the Five of Swords here in reversed. The Five is about adversity, and the Swords is air energy, you know, about intellect and reason. It's about peace after trouble. So if he's had some past stuff hanging on here with delays due to some past issues or some past relationships, or maybe that you guys have been hanging on or just waiting for him to go so you guys go to the next level, then that would explain the false starts here. Maybe as you have been able to move on and live in your life, he thinks that's been a little bit selfish, but he has to slow down and wait. It could be waiting for a divorce here. He's been waiting for that for a while. Let's read into that a little bit more. Sorry, I got like massive sage. It's coming in here. I just got a new stick and it's not turning off. Just kidding. I know they don't turn off. This was just going like a bat out of hell. One moment, please. It won't stop. Usually I just light a little bit, fan it around, neutralize, and then it does pretty good. And it helps me out there. The tower here, I just wanted to have a little peek here at what's crossing here. And there's temporary chaos here. It could be a little bit in the past. Chaos. Remember with the tower card here too, we may see the lightning strike down and like, oh, it's, you know, it's about temporary stuff coming in. But it's not really that temporary, is it? When we see the storm clouds brewing, we see the rain coming down, we know we can hear thunder in the background, and then we hear the lightning, we know this frost coming down. The lightning can actually slice things right in half and split things in half. That's about unwanted change. But sometimes about upheaval. Let's have a little clarification here on the Five of Swords. It's about peace after trouble, man. I like it. 1111. This card's in reverse. This is the Four of Wands in reverse. It's about leaving home, moving out. It's about arguments. What he wants from the relationship is moving home. Yikes. Maybe so. No, you know what? I will say not moving home. Sorry. Leaving home and moving out. I'm getting. Leaving home and moving out. So apologies where I read that wrong in my head and then I went in a different way. I can access my memory, my cards. When I was reading, I studied the cards quite a bit as well as I channel and use my intuition. But this one, you're dealing with someone that is going through divorce or having to leave someone, or maybe they're just waiting until the end of their lease is up and then you guys can move in together. Because that's what this card means is about moving out. So apologies. I was mistaken. Now I love this card. This is about the craft. Now with the white hammer in here, hammer is about intention. Hammer is about precision. But if you're also going to hammer too hard, you're going to crack it wide open. If you catch my drift. If you tap and you use precision, and you take your time and you use that craftsmanship, then that is going to create a better future for you. It's going to be a better future with your family, your community. I'm looking at here even too the grapes here in the picture. The grapes also represent long-term goals, and the reason is that because grapes not only this is harvest time, so this card represents near the end of summer time too, and that's when more of the snails are out here too. We got little snails that are out near the end of summer, enjoying the fruits of the harvest, so to speak. No pun intended, but been intended. Sorry. But the wine, it also can be made from grapes. So that again shows long-term goals. And seeing the village in the background, that represents community. Seeing the mountains in the background, that represents your goals. And as long as you can see them, you can work towards your goals and they can be obtained. So the goals you've set out for yourself in a relationship can be attained. We have a clarification card here, what you want from the relationship. A lot of juggling you're doing. A lot of juggling act with your relationship right now. Even looking at the high seas in the background, you know, the water's flowing, but one's a tiny boat, one's a big boat, but somehow two different boats of two different sizes can maintain a float, but just barely. Add one more thing to that, and that's going to offset the Eight of Cups. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, burning. Fully learning from the past. Someone is returning home. That is strange. You have a moving out of home, or someone is returning home. Do you have a lot of kids? Do you have someone from in your community that you haven't seen in a while that is returning home? Moon in reversed. Getting over burdens. Where he believes the relationship is going. Six of Swords in reverse. Is unable to move on. Stagnant. Holy Moses, that's a lot of sage smoke. I think I'm going to have to take that stick apart. Whew. All right, Five of Cups. A lot of cup energy here too. A lot of emotions going on. A lot of emotional thought. Oh, feeling. You could be dealing a lot with like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Five of Cups is about moving on, forgiveness, hope returns, and recovery. That's really awesome. Let me have a little clarification, please, on that card. And we have a double one. You both want prosperity. That's the Nine of Pentacles here. That's about luxury, self-sacrifice, financial gain. Getting that again there. Well, I see a lot of hard work from both of you. And I see a lot of hard work. This is not a friends with benefits, and this is more the girlfriend. This person would see you as a wife. I don't even see it. I'm just looking if there's card, except for this card. I don't see a lot of quarrels and anger here. I just see, but there is a lot of work in this relationship for sure. Have a clarification, please, on the Moon card. Excellent. I needed to see that. Well, Ten of Cups, completion, family contentment, total love and total support. Remember this card, total love and total support. Now the mountains are closer. You're in the mountains. You have your beautiful home. You have the children. You have the relationship. He views you as a wife for sure. He believes you as his future wife if you not already are. Or going to be. There's a lot of work in this relationship, and it seems like both of you are willing to do that. And with that, success is total love. Absolutely. Total love and total support. Well, I hope that answers your question for you. And it's been an honor to read for you. And thank you so very much. Throw me a little comment down below and tell me about which direction you're going to take. And how you gonna do it. Have some fun, man. Have some fun with your ideas. And make it work and work hard. Thanks you again. Okay, we have the red rose quartz here for you. And let's see what we have in store for you. Are you wife material, girlfriend material, or are you just friends with benefits with material? And anyway, if that's all you want, then that's totally cool, man. If you're looking for something a little extra, or maybe he's not, we'll see what's happening. Whoa, okay. That's the one that wants to start first. You see them as original, creative. You see them with problems of authority. Like that bad boy, hey? They see you as taking the world by the hands, by the balls, looking out, needing to make a decision. Multitasking. He sees you as weighing many options. You have two choices that you can make there. Knight of Swords. This is what you want from the relationship. You want that knight in shining armor that's coming in hardcore and steadfast, you know? Blue armor of calm and the butterflies on his gear here, showing new beginnings, showing empowerment, showing coming in hard. And let's see, Knight of Swords here, fast talking person, lifestyle change is what you want from the relationship. Let's see what they want from the relationship now. They want security. 4 Pentacles. They have a desire for long-term security. That's kick-ass. This is where you believe the relationship is going now. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles wants to tell someone who's being a little stubborn person. Stubbornness is fine. Ooh. 7 of Swords here. I don't like this 7 of Swords. This is about betrayal, dishonesty. It's about running away. This is where they believe the relationship is going. They're looking for long-term. Let's have a clarification on that, please. I'm going to shuffle, get my clarification, then I'll pull a stack one at a time. Thank you, love team, with guidance. Let's have a clarification, please, on the 7 of Swords. 3 of Wands. 2 Wands, but at the back and hanging on one with hands. This is about teamwork. This is about expansion. Messages coming in with love. Messages coming in with Page of Cups here. This is about new love, man. This is about even volunteer work coming in. Where they believe the relationship is going. But please, I don't understand the 7 of Swords. This is about betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Teamwork. Love. Maybe their hearts. Let's have a little one more. Oh, okay. I see. So what's being offering them is right in front of them, and they just are kind of taking their time. But if they take too much time, they're going to lose out on you, is what I'm seeing here too. I'm going to grab, with seeing here, the financial security, looking for long-term security, desire for that. Clarification on that, please. Holy shit. Okay, well, double. There's 2 different decks. Long-term security means wifey poo. Knight of Swords here. Okay, I'm going to grab also on the 2 of Wands. We have a clarification on the 2 of Wands card, please. It's about trust, Chariot. It's about action and change and a journey. Let's have one more clarification on that. This is about temporary chaos, and that's fine. Yeah, things sometimes you have to hit a different path and to get on to a new cycle of what needs to come. Doors are closed is what they're feeling right now. It's how they're seeing things and how they're seeing you. They're a little worried here, but our future is telling you they are looking for long-term security. 4 of Wands in reverse. The 4 is about stability, but it is about argument, so too. It's about moving out. 4 of Cups here. This is about unfulfillment. This can be about surprise gifts, even though they have stability. Regrets. 5 of Cups here. This is about loss, grief, feeling abandoned and unloved. And this is all what he believes the relationship is going. So I do not believe, after seeing this, that there is wife in the relationship. I think he's feeling a lot of sorrow because he believed he thought he had that. May I have a clarification on the Hierophant, please? The Pope on a rope. Prosperity in reverse. Challenges, creativity in reverse, community in reverse, collaboration, taking skills. There is no future in this relationship. I don't think this is a friends with benefit much either. I think you're in a relationship right now. May I have a clarity, please, on the Knight of Swords? Oh. Well, at least grief and sorrow are coming to an end. There seems to be everything has to do with financial. Loss, income, financial, worries, greed. I do not see a future, and I don't think I'd want to be in this future if I were you. You know, if you're in a fresh relationship and you're already feeling a financial burden, then split what you can, take care of financial business, and time to move onward and upward. It's 2020 around the corner. You can make a decision from there. I'm sorry this wasn't a better reading and something a little more upbeat, but I really hope this resonates with you and helps you out in some way, and maybe a little clarity and understand your situation and maybe decide it's time to move on. It looks like you both have exhausted all hopes and exhausted all different means to try to make this work. I think you should move on to new beginnings. If you can make this work, this man does want a wife with you, but there's just a lot of pain. This is a lot of regret. So if you can make this work out, that'd be pretty sweet. I wish you all the best, and it was an honor reading for you. And thank you so much for tuning in.